And what we have left, Brian, is the semi-main and the main event of UFC 198.
Oh, and how wonderful a time it will be when we are watching these fights down in Curitiba. Man, I was on the train this morning into New York City, as I always am, Monday through Friday, for my other real job. And I'm sitting here and I'm writing the breakdowns, the TFM breakdowns that you can see live on our website right now. And it kind of hit me. Belfort Souza is the only fight on the card that means a lot that isn't Brazil versus everybody. It's two Brazilians, legends in the game, going at it, and this is the de facto middleweight title eliminator. It's crunch time. Both veterans are getting into the latter stages of their careers, both still going at a high level. Belfort, of course, had a title shot, got dusted by Chris Weidman. He's knocked out a very, very past prime time Dan Henderson twice in his last three fights. Souza, of course, coming off that split decision loss to Yoel Romero, where he got Romero would later get popped for PEDs. And to me, Jacare won that fight. A lot of people also shared that opinion. It's now or never. Striker versus BJJ champion. This is going to be awesome. Give me your initial thoughts on this fight, Sean.
Well, I mean, we kind of discussed a little bit here. You got Sosa's got some, got to get this win. I mean, honestly, he's got to take this and advance to do what he said. He feels he got cheated. I think a lot of people feel he got cheated. So the only way to do it is to go step inside the octagon and do it with Vitor Belfort.
Yeah.
And make everybody see, what the travesty was, I guess, if you want to call that. But look, we all see it in UFC is you got to end these fights. A lot of these guys let these things go to the judges, and then they disappointed. I mean, why let it go to the judges? Let's finish it. Let's end it, and let's get your title shot.
Yeah, and it's like, as much as it's such a cliche to say it's a classic striker versus grappler matchup, it kind of is, because Belfort is known. He was called the Phenom for a reason.
Yeah.
The strikes,
when you look at what 72% of his wins are KO or TKO. So
it's what he does. He's got to stay off the ground in this fight. He has to. Like, this is bar none. Vitor wins this fight by knocking him out.
Yeah.
And
Sosa wins by choking him out.
I think Sosa can do both.
Yeah.
That's the difference here.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has more, but I mean, he has more submission victories. But do you think he could set it up with the punches? Because I think Belfort's going to want to keep it on its feet, but I think for Sosa, he's going to want to get it down.
Yeah, he's got to survive that initial, I'm going to come at you charging like a wild man flurry, if you will. He's got to be able to just kind of navigate that first round, because Belfort is going to come out. Vitor's never been known for his cardio. Let's just put it that way, especially at the latter stages of his career, especially with the TRT stuff and all that. Belfort's going to come out swinging. And if Souza can kind of navigate those choppy waters in the beginning and kind of get into his zone, be patient, go for it, throw in a couple strikes, get him down to the ground, and twist him up, then it's over. But I think there's a high probability of a flash KO from Belfort knocking out Souza if Jacare if he takes a lot of punishment early on. Because there was points in his fight against Yoel Romero where you could have called that fight out because Souza might have been out on his feet. But to me, I think he's able to kind of get past it, because Chris Weidman actually took a flurry from Vitor Belfort before Vitor kind of messed up, and then Weidman went straight for him and choked him out.
Yeah.
So I think that's the kind of game plan that you want to see from Jacare, and I think he executes it. I think Jacare Souza wins this fight. Third round, ground and pound, and I think he's your next middleweight title challenger.
I'm
What do you
thinking
think?
second round.
Second round?
Yeah, second round stoppage.